Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly, just need to clear my throat first, weekly reading from the 26th of June through to the 2nd of July. Okay, it will be brief, but I will be doing Celtic Cross just to get a bit more energy about your circumstances. Okay, we'll just do the single ping of the sound bowl just to tune into the energy, so you can join me if you like with a nice breath in. And exhale. Sagittarius. By the way, I have a bone to pick with you. That last full moon that we had in your sign, my God, did it really ramp up the energy for me. I'm a Taurian. Whoa, that was hardcore energy, so thanks for that. But it did bring to light things that needed to come to light, so I thank you as well. Alright, so just so that you're aware, this is a general reading, not one-to-one reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, contact me, check out my website. Information in the description box below. Or you can just book directly on my website. Alright, so we're going to do a Celtic Cross. I'm not taking jumpers. We'll see what's coming up for you, Sagittarius. Okay. I will maybe show you some of the cards, but I just need them all. Sitting pretty, Sagittarius, aren't we? Doing well. There is one heavy card, so I'm just going to check out that one quickly. Just give more information on that. What's that all about, please? Oh, we've got repeating energies here. Okay, well, let me go to that one, please. Don't worry, I will show you. Well, I will. Okay. You have quite a positive week, Sagittarius. We have three major arcanas, so it is quite a significant week for you this week. Okay, right in the center of this reading, we've got Judgment. Okay, crossing the threshold. Okay, rite of passage. Maybe a decision needs to be made, and I feel like maybe a decision needs to be made by you rather than the universe, because the Hermit card, which I'll talk about in a moment, is a judgment decision, a judgment call that needs to be made, and the important thing here is to have as much wisdom as possible. Wisdom is not intellect. Wisdom is knowledge plus experience. Okay, so use your experience wisely, think about it, and know if there are any negative patterns that are about to be repeated, or if in starting something new you're going to be repeating any history. That is where wisdom can inform us of a decision that we need to make, okay? Because we tend to repeat history until we really learn a lesson. So you want to kind of really move to the other side now, okay? That's your focus this week. What's crossing you is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like you want the decision maker, you want the final judgment, but you also want to remain independent and like a visionary and self-sufficient. So for some of you, you are desiring a partner, but you still want to maintain your independence, okay? But it's like if you, with the judgment call, if for example something's been extended to you in terms of an offer of taking things to the next level, if you are in a relationship, you may be kind of going, I really want to, but I still want to have my independence. Okay, for others of you, if there's a decision, a situation where something is offered to you and you want to do it, but then you're like, if I go ahead and do this, it means that I can't be doing my own things and I don't have my free time. It's that sort of energy. It's not necessarily that, but it's that kind of energy. All right. where was that from? That was from, okay. So with the Judgment card, did I do it with the Judgment card? Yes. For the Judgment card, it was clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so where there is actually massive achievement, massive forward growth, you're not trying to figure out the decision here is, do I run with the success? Do I run with the achievement here? Do I run with the things that are actually working in my favor? Or do I walk away towards something I really, 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 really want to do? Okay, so that's really the question. Now that can refer to any situation. Say, for example, a very extreme example. Say you are very ill and there is a treatment that is available that's been used for donkeys and it has quite a good success rate, okay? But it has really bad side effects. And you're like, the decision is, do I do that treatment or do I just find something more holistic or alternative remedies that are going to serve me? Okay, it could also refer to something like that. Do I take what's been used before or do I go in my own direction and find something that might even be better? Okay, so you've got to take it as it is. It is a general reading, right? The forefront of your mind is that wisdom we were talking about, the Hermit, really taking the time. So you are absolutely taking full responsibility for this decision that you need to make. Okay, you're allowing yourself to sit with it and not rush. You're allowing yourself to really gather your intel, but really kind of go within and figure out what it is that's really impacting your decisions at this time. The reason why you're needing to do this is because deep down you're experiencing this heartache, this sadness, where you don't want to be again. This is energy of like, you don't want to repeat history. You don't want to be kind of betrayed again. You don't want to be kind of taken advantage of again, right? And you're sort of trying to weave your way around that, like, well, how do I do that? How do I do that? Now, part of you could feel like, in terms of that, meaning that someone doesn't actually get you at your core. Some people don't understand you at your deeper level, because we've got that onion there, right? The core of you. People don't get it. But here's a question: why do they have to? Okay, everyone's on their own journey, and we always we spend more time with ourselves than we do with anybody else. So as long as we get us, anybody else, it's none of your business, right? But it doesn't really help in love, because you do want to connect on the same level. But the Three of Swords, the energy here, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So it could be that there has been some sort of, you might not have known which direction to go in, okay, as a result of someone who has kind of, I want to say the word slander. Isn't that such an old-fashioned word? Someone who has slandered you in the past, okay, through written or communicational methods. Something's really kind of hurting you at a deeper level. So the question really is, like, how do you move above that? How do you move forward? Okay. Now, in your immediate past, you felt at a crossroads, but at least now you know that the decision has to be made. You arrived at that shore, and now you need to know, where am I going to venture? But you stopped a little bit on the shore. You sat down in the Hermit energy. You thought, let me think about this for a moment. And then the judgment comes in. Okay, what do I do? Do I go off my own, or do I rekindle something? All right. In the immediate future, what you are now exploring and playing with, which I really love, is that Seven of Cups again. But you're starting to do it, I'm feeling, more positively, more thinking less about, oh, I've got no choice, but more kind of go, okay, well, if I'm at a crossroads, and if I need to make a decision moving forward, I can choose the option that's been given to me, a new option, or the option that I've always done, right? And then you start to realize, well, hang on a second, there's not just two options available. I've got so many. I've got many to choose from. And so you play around with that a bit more, which I really like. And it's because this cup energy, you're allowing yourself to just immerse yourself in all these different avenues. Okay. Again, these are slow energies. The Hermit sits for a while. The Seven of Cups snoozes, right? But we've got some really positive stuff coming up for you, Sagittarius. So this is all great. Your focus at the moment, your attitude and how you see yourself at the moment is a Page of Swords. You see yourself as a communicator. You see yourself being able to rise above the situation and communicate that which needs to be communicated. All right. You feel light as you do so. It brings a lightness of an energy to you rather than kind of hiding things up. You know, you want to kind of just express, which I really, 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 really love. In particular, I'm being drawn back to that onion on that card, meaning that like the thing that's caused you pain and suffering in the past is when people didn't really see you for your true light, right? But again, we need to see our own first. We need to see our own, okay? And so what you're doing is you're trying to communicate yourself a little bit better, a little bit clearer, without, and it feels like with less expectations about what people think. So it's quite an unusual message, but that's what's coming through. Okay. For some of you, you may also be focused on waiting for an answer to come through, particularly if there's a deciding factor as well influencing your grander judgment. Okay. Now, environmental factors, beautiful. The sun. Not only could it be like summer and it's sunny at the moment, but it feels to me like you are seeing things in a whole new light. Everything's being illuminated to you. You're starting to see the positivity in things because that's Seven of Cups. And other people see you as this like bright light at the moment, okay? So if you are thinking about communicating yourself in love, work, business, family, now's the time to do so because I think you're being heard, okay? Where sometimes, other times, maybe not. Right? Now's your time to shine. What your desire is the Two of Cups. Not only are you wanting that connection, right? Someone to see you as you truly are. And it doesn't have to be romance, you know. It can be a family member who didn't quite see eye to eye. It's like you want people to understand you. Want them to give you some time, you know, just to sort of bathe in your energy for a while. Well, I think you're extremely attractive at the moment. I'm not necessarily talking sexually. I'm just talking people are just seeing you as a bright light at the moment. So for that to even turn up is really promising because, yes, it could be a fear that you don't get that, but it feels to me like this week people have got some time for you. They want to spend a bit more time around you because there's wisdom that you have to impart. Okay? Your outcome is a Ten of Pentacles. So it's weird because like apart from the Nine of Pentacles, which was your crossing energy of being self-sufficient, right? And wanting that, and that's sort of seeping into the Judgment, you're getting the Ten of Pentacles. Now, Ten of Pentacles is the best money card, okay? And it feels like all these decisions and ideas weren't necessarily kind of monetary aspected, although part of it can fit into it, but it doesn't seem like the forefront of your focus this week. But as a result of everything else that you've been dealing with, sometimes when you forget about something, it comes on in. So we've got something that talks about leaving a legacy. It talks about kind of being implemented into the real world in the long term, okay? It talks about security. It talks about where we hold our values. Anything we value, we cherish, okay? And then we look after it. And so it's got a little bit something to do with that. So maybe your ideas, if you're communicating your ideas to people, maybe even in the workplace, there is value in that, huge value, and it could obviously monetarily pay out for you. But even if it's within family that you're trying to express yourself, I feel like that there is a coming together, which is really, really beautiful as well. Okay, so I've gone a little bit over time. I do apologize. I'm trying to stick to 10 minutes at this moment. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. So keep doing what you're doing. Just don't send me another one of those full moons. My God, that was heavy energy. Nothing to do with you, of course, all me, but there we go. And I just want to say thank you so much for your subscriptions, any likes, shares, comments. I really do appreciate it. So it really helps to grow the channel. So I thank you very much. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.